So Sam, what do you think is special about our program for our students?
Specifically for Graceland, what I think is really cool is that we offer 2 different tracks. And what I mean by that is we have a 24-month program and an 18-month program, and we gear ourselves to being able to accommodate all different types of students. Working mothers, working fathers, single mothers, students that, just out of high school. There's just a really wide range of ability for them to be able to come in and choose a program that fits for them. So I think that that's really big. But I also think that the closeness of the professors with the students is something that is, something that I am very prideful when it comes to Graceland. You never walk into a classroom when we're teaching and, they always know that we know what's going on with them and, how we can support them and what's going on in their lives. I mean, we know if they have kids, we know if they have jobs, we know if they, really anything. And we use those types of conversations that we have with the students to best fit their educational needs. Graceland centers itself around the idea that students are not just a number, that students are people, and that they have lives, and that they have families, and that they have situations go on. And I think we pride ourselves as faculty to be able to accommodate.
Absolutely. I think the ratio of students to faculty is really reasonable here, and I definitely think that our students notice that. Mm-hmm. I know even in talking with potential students that is a big draw for them, and that they're looking for, they are not just a number, that they are a name. They're not just even a name. As you said, we know them. We know their life situations, yep. And we work with them to make sure that getting through nursing school is something that they can be successful in, and will work with the rest of their whatever else is going on in their lives.
So Jane, how would you say that this program helps our students go out and be change makers in the community and make a difference in the world?
It's a great question. I feel like there are a lot of different things that we do here at Graceland. We really talk about advocacy and leadership in our programs. They go to a community health clinical where they go out and they work with the community. We also take a group of students to Guatemala every spring to learn about transcultural health in Guatemala, and we do fundraisers and bring money and supplies to help the communities in Guatemala. We help build schools there. So there's a lot of community outreach that we do in that program as well. I would say that one of the things that I notice most in teaching for Graceland as a clinical faculty is we take students out into all of these different hospitals, and over and over again, like every clinical, every year that I've taught, the employees at the hospitals say again and again, we love Graceland students. Graceland students are our favorite students. They work the hardest. They are the best prepared over and over again. Graceland students are the students that they want to see.
For sure. And I would say, echoing off of that, we interview our students when they, want to come into the program, and over, a common theme that I hear from students is, I want to go to Graceland because I work with a Graceland grad, and that nurse is far more prepared than other nurses on the floor, or advocate for their patients, or have all these different experiences that other nursing schools don't offer. So I think the community as a whole, especially the healthcare community as a whole, in multiple different hospitals, are seeing the effects of our program and how much we put into the program, and then how much students get out of the program. So it's a big deal to see.
Absolutely.
Every March, we celebrate Graceland Day of Giving, hashtag Grateful for Graceland. So, speaking of which, why are you grateful for Graceland?
I'm grateful for Graceland because I am passionate about providing excellent nursing care. And I really believe that Graceland University creates excellent nurses that provide absolutely top-notch care, and that is what I'm here for. I also actually am a Graceland alum. I got my master's degree from Graceland with a MSN with an education focus. And I actually not only now teach here full-time, but am getting my DNP at Graceland as well. So I'm grateful for Graceland for my own education, as well as the opportunity to participate in educating the future generation of excellent nurses.
I think that you said that better than anyone could say that. I totally agree. I'm not a Graceland grad yet, but soon to be, as we are both in the DNP program together. Go us. I also want to further my education to where we can provide education to our nursing students so they're the best version of themselves. Because when we walk out of this later on, I want the students that we teach to be excited and to be those patient advocates that make great decisions for our patients and are leaders within the hospital system. And just like you said, I think that Graceland provides an environment where we can teach those types of skills and that we see that when they leave. So not only am I grateful, of the students and being able to be here, but the community feeling among the staff is so wonderful. Feeling like, that the people I work with are my family and that I can lean on them when I need things or I can call them at any time. So just really the overall sense of community that Graceland provides to me as well would be a reason that I'm super grateful for Graceland.
That's a great point. On the Graceland Day of Giving, we ask our alumni and supporters to help donate to the Graceland Fund, which helps support our students, create scholarships and things like that, but it also lends support to our programs. What are some things that you think that the nursing program here at Graceland University could benefit from?
Great question. So I think first of all, looking at the student side of things, the world now more than ever needs nurses. I think for years and years and years, we've been the most trusted profession, in the world, and there's a reason behind that. And we will see a shortage of nurses. There's no easy way to put that. As generations continue to merge out and we have a larger growing population of those in need, we will continue to need nurses at the bedside, and students need help to be able to get there. We want their focus to be on being the best nurse that they can, to be critical thinkers, to make decisions for patients, and to work intercollaboratively. We want that to be their focus and not on how they're going to pay their bills. Yeah. So finances to support students. It's a never-ending importance, right, as we continue to filter students out into the world of healthcare. And then as, along the lines of how, we could use the funds as faculty and in the building is equipment, really. At the end of the day, we want our students to be able to experience what life is like as a nurse before doing that in a patient room for the first time, especially because we deal with situations that sometimes are overwhelming and critical. And being able to support the type of equipment to simulate that environment not only makes our nursing students more competent, but it makes them more safe and makes patient outcomes better. So having the equipment to be able to simulate a code, having the equipment to simulate putting in a Foley catheter in a real bladder, having the ability to suction out a tracheostomy for the first time in a safe environment. All of those things are going to yield better patient outcomes because our students are going to be better prepared. And then support services for our students, being able to have tutors in-house and IT help and things like that. So when they are doing their studies, they're supported in those other aspects as well if they're struggling or if they need extra help and things along those lines. Really, it's never ending. Okay, well, Jane, I just wanted to say thank you for taking your time out to chat with me today about this awesome opportunity, this great Graceland Day of Giving. And I just have to tell you that I'm super grateful for you. I'm super grateful for Graceland. I'm super grateful for the connection that we've made and the students we've been able to help. So thanks. Nailed it.
Thank you so much for your time. I am super grateful for Graceland. I'm very grateful for our partnership. I'm very grateful for our students. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I'm also grateful to be an alum and a student myself at Graceland, and it's just been a wonderful experience altogether.
That we hope to continue for many years to come.
Many, many years together.
Yes.